Hello again everyone, this is Rez, your host of the 3i video series, giving you in-depth insight and information on everything you need to dominate the battlefield.
Hello again everyone, and welcome back to 3i. In this episode we have gameplay and domination on the map Havana. I was able to get 77-2 in this game. Um, in this video I want to give you some tips on how to get your kill streaks while at the same time be an effective teammate, because unless you win and help your team win, then it's very useless whether you have a good kill to death ratio or not. Nobody's going to want to play with you unless you win your games and you help win. So that's what I hope to be doing in this video. For the start of this, my teammates all ran to get B, so I went ahead and grabbed A because we're going to have A to win. In this map, I haven't found that it really matters whether you have A or C. A lot of maps, it's better to have one or the other, but it's pretty much the same in this map. I may prefer to have C a little bit better just because it's a little bit easier to keep them spawn trapped if they're in A, but not much. My kill streaks in this game are... I don't remember. Oh yes, they're Napalm, Rolling Thunder, and Attack Dogs. Napalm is for domination is probably the best kill streak you can have, because you can drop it on B. Most of the time B is what you want to hold, because B is the hardest to take because it's the easiest to defend. But you can drop that on B if it's being taken, or vice versa. If you need to take it, drop it on B, let your teammates know that you're doing it, and they can grab it, because the enemy can't approach B without being burned for a certain amount of time. Next, the Rolling Thunder can come in extremely handy for the same reasons, except it'll kill people inside of buildings, so that's very good to have. And then Attack Dogs, for domination, will lock the other team down. They hear Attack Dogs coming in, they run to a corner and they hide, which will allow you to take an objective too. I don't use chopper gunners or Hinds or anything like that, because I play on the PC, and on the PC you have, as soon as the team hears chopper or gunner inbound, or enemy Hind, whatever, they all switch to Ghost Pro and Strela, so you don't last very long at all. If the team that you're playing against has any brains at all, you won't last more than 30 seconds. So I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube for the PlayStation or the Xbox, and they seem to work pretty good in that. But if you play PC, I don't suggest those. This kill streak setup is definitely the best for domination. You'll notice that whenever I reload, I'll crouch, and that's a good idea, because by now for me it's just a reflex. I just do it. I don't think about it. But if you can get in that habit, it's really good, because while you're reloading, if you crouch down and you're a smaller target, and normally you'll be behind something, preferably, because out in the middle is not where you want to reload or do anything like that. As a matter of fact, I never suggest being out in the open unless you have to take an objective like B in domination or something like that, just because you're going to be shot at from so many different angles. This here is what I was talking about earlier, where I prefer to have C a little bit better, because you can get behind this fountain and just shoot them as they come through on this right side, because they spawn back there behind A and they just travel this way, and it's really hard to root somebody out here. Some people may call this camping or whatever, but It's definitely a good tactic. I like to call it holding down a position because I'm killing them as they come from C, but I'm also covering B. Anytime you can cover a large area of the map like that from a fortified position is definitely good, because that's, even I mean, in real life, military, or in this video game, advantage of position can be all that decides the outcome of a battle or a firefight or whatever. So don't be dissuaded from using that tactic just because somebody calls you a camper or whatever. Normally I don't advocate stealing teammates' packages, but my friend was trying to get Hardline Pro, so that's why I was getting it for him. It can be very frustrating if you throw your packages out. You gotta go keep B, that maybe they're taking it, you die, you respawn, you come back, and your packages disappeared. I mean, don't let the enemy get it, but don't steal your teammates' packages either. That's just being rude. It goes along with being a good teammate, and there's just no reason to do that. Now, I killed myself back there with my own B-52, but I didn't really care, because once you get your kill streaks, there's no reason to stay alive. There's no sense in trying to go for real high kill-to-death ratios. Normally, I don't get anything like 77 to 2. I'll usually have maybe 40, 50 to 15. That would be my average, probably. I play a lot of Domination. So there's no reason to stay alive. You'll see that as soon as I get my kill streaks, I run out and try and take as many enemies with me, but I don't just try to stay alive. There's really no reason to. Go ahead and start your kill streaks over, and you'll be a lot more effective, because air superiority will win the game for you, without a doubt. I wouldn't normally suggest taking all 3 domination points. As a matter of fact, I don't think I would ever suggest that. Always just hold 2 of them, and that way you always know where the enemy's going to be coming from. Here I was just lucky to have a lot of kill streaks, and I was able to drop napalms and B-52s on C while I had a sentry and myself over by A, holding it down. But normally you want to always know where the enemy's going to be spawning from. That will help you get your kill streaks much better than if you have all 3 domination points. All of the tips I have been giving you this video, you should be able to carry right over into Modern Warfare 3. Obviously, the kill streak setups will be different, but as soon as Modern Warfare 3 comes out, I will be doing a series of videos on best kill streaks, best weapons to use, how to rank up the fastest, and best perks and everything like that, so stay tuned for that. As always, remember that respawning is for entertainment only. Our men and women of the military are really out there fighting for our freedom, and when they die, they do not respawn. So definitely remember them. That will wrap it up for this episode of 3i. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, go to callofdutyseries.com and post on the forums. Or you can email me at rez@callofdutyseries.com. Also, you can visit my Twitter and Facebook, username RezBands. Thanks for watching, and God bless.